Hey everyone, I'm Neha. Today we are diving into an exciting project, building a simple login and sign up page with Firestore. We'll break down the code step by step and understand how to handle user sign up and login securely. First, let's talk about what this code does. We are using express.js to create a simple web server that handles user authentication. At the very beginning, we need to import the required modules. Express.js helps us set up a web server, and path module is used for handling file paths. Firebase Admin SDK allows us to interact with Firestore securely. Next, we initialize an Express application. This will helps us define routes for login, sign up, and serving static files. Now, let's configure Firebase Firestore. To interact with Firebase, we need to initialize the admin SDK with our service account. Then we set up the Firebase authentication. This allows our server to securely connect to Firestore where we will store user data. We then create a reference to the Firestore database. This will be used to read and write user authentication data. To serve HTML and CSS files, this means all files inside the public folder like home.html can be accessed by the users. Now we set up a home route to serve the home page. This ensures when the user visits the site, they will see the home page. Now, let's talk about let's dive into the user authentication. When a user tries to log in, we get their email and password from the query parameters. Then we check the file store if a user with that email and password exists. If no user is found, we redirect them with an error message. This means users get feedback on whether they enter valid credentials. Now, let's talk about user registration. Here it goes. If the email is already registered, we show an error. Otherwise, we add the user's data to the Firestore. This means users can sign up and then log in with their new credentials. Finally, we start our server. Let's start our server. These are the HTML files and this is the CSS file and this is the service key file. Let's start the server. We need to go to the file explorer and type for command prompt. We navigate to the command prompt. In that we need to type node space server.js. We need to click this link. We got our dashboard and we need to first sign up. Click on the sign up and give our name and email and then password and click sign up. Sign up successful. You can now log in. Click on the login and give the mail ID and the password and click on login. Login successful. Welcome back. Now let's see how data is stored in our Firebase. See, our email ID, name, and password. This is how data is stored in Firebase. And this is the page. Thank you.